Alrighty indeed. Let's make sure we got some music going on in the background. No Dragon Ball Fighters. There we go. Alright, so how's everybody doing? My name is Claire Fox. So welcome back. How are you doing, Obelisk? We're not gonna be playing Dragon Ball Fighters tonight. I'm gonna be honest right here. I'm not playing Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm going straight into the story mode of what are our discussional topics for tonight in open discussion about Schemmel's response and MarzGurl's involvement. Our discussional points tonight in this stream is going to be more like a podcast type deal, so I do apologize to anyone here for gameplay. My internet's not up to par right now. It looks like Cox Communication is fucking up again, and I have to make a call tomorrow if it's not fixed by tomorrow afternoon, because I'd like to get back to video gaming again, but just for the sake of this live stream, we're going to do this as a podcast deal. So, with that being out the way, we're going to get into our discussional points of what we're going to get involved in here today. Schemmel's response, which you see on the screen about to his tweets to his fans. Vic's Yaoi story. Monica and Vic's interview that has been displayed on Facebook. And some information I'm trying to do research about with MarzGurl's involvement. So, this isn't Dragon Ball Fighters. This ain't no sex. Bruh. So, I've been really going in on this in the last couple of live streams. The only difference about this live stream is I'm actually going to deal this more like a podcast, because I've only got a limited amount of time to do a live stream in it, because I do need to get sleep for tomorrow, because work is tomorrow. And like I said, at the same point in time, internet's down. So, if you take a look at the screen, this was a tweet from Schemmel earlier today that has now been deleted off of his Twitter. Schemmel stated to the fans after going ahead and discussing how he was with Monica's involvement. Heck, even I went and posted a video to him with his pervertedness of Vic's video, saying that this is the definition of assholes. Well, Schemmel today decided that he was going to make this tweet. Due to the lack of critical thinking skills and deductive reasoning from people regarding his entire situation, regarding the defending Monica and etc., I have deleted all tweets and will not engage anyone further on this. And this will soon be this will delete this, and I will delete this soon. God damn, I'm fucking not even talking properly here. Hashtag looks like a duck. Well, buddy, if it looks like a duck, smells like a duck, quacks like a fucking duck, it's gotta be a fucking duck, Sean. So this is Schemmel's damage control. This is a man who has a bunch of fans that came all involvement here and said, whoa, dude, hold up here. This is my question to you. My question. And heck, I posted a video because, hey, to me, what he did was an asshole move, and if that's the case, I'm going to call you out for being an asshole to another voice actor that you are also accusing in your last tweets that did something to Monica. Now, instead of accepting the responsibility, instead of standing up and saying, look, okay, I fucked up, you guys, whatever, you know what, let it be. You're basically going ahead and trying to tell me that I have lack of critical thinking skills, that I don't have deductive reasoning. Come on, bro. Come on. What the fuck? Like, this is what you call a complete asshole in regards. You think I'm an asshole? Dude, with this response, like, how much shred of respect do you want me to lose from you, Sean? Please answer me this. How much more respect do you want me to lose for you? So, I'm going to see about going ahead and adding some people into my Discord here and just see, like, hey, fuck, we're just going to call up people, and I'm just going to call up my waifu and she can add people here because she's a good topical host in this sense. Let's see, is she even speaking?
I'm here.
Alright, so Schemmel's response. If you want to add someone else in here, like Caro or whatever, that's your job. You're my secretary. Do your fucking job, woman.
Yes, boss. Fucker.
So, I'm going to look at the chat real quick here. I just want to know from what everybody's thoughts and opinion is from this tweet, because this tweet to me is telling me that you're regarding me as an asshole. Like, you're trying to tell me I'm stupid. I don't appreciate being called fucking retarded here. I don't appreciate being called stupid here, Sean. Unless someone here can tell me I'm mistaken or something. I mean, I'm gonna blow this up. That is telling me right there, yeah, he's telling me I'm stupid. That's telling me that anybody who's ever tried talking to him is stupid. What is your guys' opinion right now in the chat?
Due to severe lack of critical thinking skills, deductive reasoning regarding this entire situation, regarding defending Monica, etc., I have deleted. Due to the severe lack of critical thinking skills and deductive reasoning. Yeah, that is basically calling everyone fucking.
Oh, you're breaking up.
I don't know why. The internet. Or my mic. It could be the mic.
Could be the mic. What's your thoughts about that, Carl?
Repeat what you said, because I just came in. Sorry.
All right, let me read what it's on the stream, but I'll read it to you. Dude, this is Sean Shammel's response to the fans from the tweets from yesterday about how he was trying to defend Monica and everything, and how I was showcasing the videos of what Vic did. Sean responded today and deleted this tweet, by the way. He deleted all his tweets, including this one, but this was like one that he put out to the fans. Due to severe lack of critical thinking skills and deductive reasoning from people regarding this entire situation, regarding defending Monica, etc., I have deleted all tweets, and I will not engage anyone further on this, and will delete this soon. Hashtag looks like a duck.
What? Why was he looks like a duck? What the fuck are you on about, dude? Honestly, I feel like he's basically what you said, the definition of an asshole.
And you see what Heroes Leader saying in the chat right now. To me, it seems like Sean can't take responsibility for his actions and blaming us to shift the blame off himself. This I do have, dude. Like, you nailed it right there on the head, right there. You nailed everything that has been involved so far right there with Sean. He's not taking responsibility for his goddamn actions. The man's actions. If you believe something so hard, this is the one thing that I have to say, that with people that I become friends with and stuff like this, if you believe in something full-heartedly and you believe in something that is true, why would you do? You take the responsibility, you take the action. Sean knew when he posted that tweet. I think we can all agree, from the chat to you two right here in this Discord, that when Sean made his original tweets yesterday, that he should have known that he was starting the bee's nest, just like when Monica retweeted Funimation.
I mean, he's a grown man. He should know better what's gonna happen when saying certain things to fans. And the fact that he's gonna be childish and just whine and put the blame on someone else, like the whole no you situation he's basically doing, it's honestly stupid.
Nero just said it. Narcissists are incapable of accepting responsibility. And that's what I get from Sean Shamel. He is a very narcissistic asshole.
Very narcissistic.
Yeah, he very much is. And no, Purple Butterfly 81, Sean did not tweet me back. Sean just deleted his tweets. Like, not just because of me, but because of every single fan and everything, everybody coming all together. It's like, oh, y'all are attacking me and stuff like this. And you know what? I can't deal with this. I'm deleting all the tweets because y'all are so stupid. Y'all don't even know how to deduct your reasoning of this entire situation. Y'all have no thinking skills. Basically, this tweet's telling me that he's regarding us all as stupid.
Yes, Paradise Master. He did tweet somebody wrong. Big old caps. Wrong. That's it.
Yeah. And he also blocks some people.
He was blocking people. He was doing a whole bunch of shit like this. And now, oh my god. So that is so far all respect that I have for Sean. Completely gone. Peter Kelmus will always be the definitive version of Goku, in my personal opinion. Hell, I even kind of showed a video today while driving back home over here with April to go ahead and be like, "Hey, honey, take a look at this. This is Peter Kelmus, and this is Sean Schemmel." Which, come on, you got to admit, Peter Kelmus he knows how to say. He doesn't say K. Sean Schemmel says Kaioken. Peter Kelmus says Kaioken, and he fucking does it so well, and he doesn't fucking have to breathe. He knows how to put that fucking growl in that voice, and he knows how to make Goku sound fucking retarded as a sexy motherfucker. Well, in all honesty, that's what Goku is. Goku is stupid. Goku was raised stupid. He only knows martial arts. That's the only brain in his fucking head.
What does
all he knows is how to beat the living shit out of you.
What does the duck have to do anything? I'm pretty sure that the thing is that's an old saying, like, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's got to be a duck. So I guess what he's trying to point out is that if Vic looks like a creepy person, that he must be a creepy person. So if he looks like someone that would assault somebody, he must be a person that's going to assault somebody. That's the thing that I can take away from that. Or it's in a reference to us fans saying, like, if it looks like a duck, meaning that if you guys are stupid, then I guess if y'all said this is fucking stupid, it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, you're stupid. Yeah. Hey, someone wants to duck Goku more. Go ahead and do it, Paradise Master. Just go find those Gokus and Dragon Ball Fighters, play 16, and fucking duck them.
Duck them. Give him the beak.
Give him the beak.
Give him the beak. I don't know why, but I just thought that because he said.
Oh, so it says it means keep quiet. Okay.
What it means? Keep quiet.
Apparently, it means keep quiet. So, how many of you people? Okay, because like I said, I'm not a person who really got involved in the Vic situation so much. I feel like an investigative journalist, I guess you want to say. I feel like a really, really big investigative journalist that's getting into. Why the fuck is the dogs barking?
I don't know.
Monica found you guys. They sent the FBI.
Fuck,
holy shit! Shut the fuck up, Mutts.
Mutts right here.
All right. I was getting off because of the fucking dogs. Now I got off track. Let me put it like this. I'm not a person who got really big with voice actors or anything. I really didn't give a shit about voice actors. I just gave a shit about my fucking dub, and that was pretty much fucking it. That was all I did. I really didn't care about much until this situation was brought into light a couple of days ago. And since that time period, yeah, and since that time period to now, I feel like this is a game itself. I feel like this is a video game itself. I feel like this is a challenge, and I need to find all the pieces of the puzzle and put together the answer to this fucking story of how this got started, what the fuck is everybody talking about, and put it together. So, you guys who's watching the stream and everything, you guys might already know all this information and stuff like this. However, I'm going to go through it for my own fucking sanity because I find it really fucking interesting because there's a lot of information out here that contradicts itself, and when you look at it, the conspiracy theories and the idealisms of just the entire situation is like it puts you down one path. Like, what I'm looking for is the solid proof that Vic is guilty. Like, I've been all day on Facebook looking at fans' pictures and stuff like this with Vic. I've been doing a whole bunch of shenanigans here, trying to find that one key evidence I can say, holy crap, Vic is guilty. I get to find this. And this will bring me into my next little topic. How many people here remember the story, and that's including you, April and Caro, how many people here remember the story of how this all got started with the Yaoi art?
Yep.
Yeah.
That someone came in the chat, explained to me it was all about Yaoi art, and it was like a panel thing. Do you realize the Yaoi art situation happened in 2011?
Whole year before John Schemmel had
you guys mentioned it to us before.
It happened
year before.
It happened in 2011. And do you realize that Sean Schemmel talks about the story and that a fan, or not really a fan, but a person who wanted to do something, has the evidence to support his story of how the entire thing transpired? Who would like to see these 2 videos that I have?
Let's show some videos and show them.
Shut the fuck up! You're goddamn fucking much. You're ruining my fucking show. I'm fucking how we're starting right now. Shut the fuck up.
Homeland Security guy, they got to them.
Basically, Fox has been doing a lot of research, and he found.
I'm tired as fuck, by the way. I'm tired as fuck because I have yet to really sleep.
They literally stayed up all night because we found so much like layers to this shit.
Yeah, we have pulled a 24-hour, maybe had 2-hour nap in between. That's about it. So we're tired as shit, but we're here entertaining your asses. But yeah, Fox found 2 videos, and he's gonna show them on the stream.
Oh, I got more than just 2 videos, but we're gonna start off with these 2 videos. This is Vic. Mignogna. Okay, Vic Mignogna. Alright, you see, I do have trouble pronouncing words. Before we get started here, I will explain something in the stream right here. Is that if my speech does come off wrong, that is my fault. I've always had this since I was a kid. I have a problem with reading words and seeing this. It's an ADHD thing, most likely. Never really got tested for it or anything. It's just that sometimes when it comes down to wording, I have to repeat the words 100,000 times in order to remember how it's pronounced. So if I do mispronounce something, I do apologize. That's just my PSA for y'all. Now here is this is his views. This is Vic's views on Yaoi artwork and the story of what happened. Now before I do that, let me just scroll down here real quick. March 18th, 2011. This is Carbon posted.
You know what? Can I tell you guys something? We're friends here, right? Yeah! I have gotten such a bad rap about Yaoi. I have heard the most amazing lies about me and Yaoi. I mean, like, you wouldn't believe it. If somebody said, you heard that somebody said this about you, you'd be like, that never even came close to happening. Why do they say such mean things? I have heard things like, Vic Mignogna hates signing Yaoi, and one time a fan came up and gave him Yaoi, and he threw his Sharpie in their face, and he walked away from the autograph session. It's never happened. Never, ever even close. I've never thrown anything, and I've never walked away, ever. This was the best. This was the best. Vic Mignogna was doing an autograph session one time, and somebody asked him to sign Yaoi, and he, asked them where they got it, and they pointed to some girl who drew it over in the artist alley, and he got up from the table and he went over there and screamed at the girl. Would you like to know what really happened?
Yes.
I was signing, this was Anime Weekend Atlanta, I still remember. I was signing, and somebody brought up Yaoi for me to sign, and I said exactly what I always say. Oh, sweetie, I'd really rather not sign this, but if you'd like me to sign something else, I'll be happy to. So she gave me something else, and with her, beside her, was this girl who made this little statue of one of my characters. And no, she didn't make it, she gave it to me, and I recognized the artwork, the style of this little sculpture. And I said, is she here? And she said, yeah, she's right over there. And she pointed over to Artist Alley, and the girl was standing over there at her table waving. And I immediately went over there and went up to the girl and said, I love what you made. And the girl said, would you record a video? We are doing a fun little sarcastic parody called Voice Actor Wars. Would you do like a recording of you challenging Aaron Dismuke to a fight? And I'm like, sure, tell me when you're rolling. And she went, now. And I went, come on, Aaron, what's up? You want some of this? That's what happened. Notice how it got perverted and distorted by somebody who wanted to be hurtful and cause trouble. You guys, do me a favor. You may think this is a small event, but there are 500 of you. You have the power to stop that kind of garbage. Speak up. When you're in forums, or on websites where people are being hurtful and hateful and making up lies about people, take a stand for what's right. Will you do that? Just say, hey, you know what? Say to these people, you know what? You would be mortified if somebody did that to you. You would be so hurt if somebody who you didn't even know was saying mean things just to get attention, just to cause you trouble. So I would like to encourage you guys to try to be the voice of kindness and support doing the right thing when you're out all over cyberspace. Another lie that I heard was that I'm currently suing a hotel because someone slid Yaoi under my door. Okay, now, I'm sorry, that's retarded. I mean, not only has no one, mark my words, as God is my witness, you know I would not say that callously, or what's the word, casually. No one has ever slid anything under my door, much less Yaoi. And why would the hotel be liable for that? You know what I'm saying? The stories, they don't even make sense. So anyway, here's my answer to your question. Yaoi's not my thing. You know what? And you know what? But wait a minute. If it's yours, God bless you. You know, I mean, if you enjoy it, that's great. And I'm happy, you know, if you get a kick out of certain things and that I don't, that's just the way it is, right? We all have different things that we like and don't like. We all gravitate to different interests and preferences. So for me, that's just not my thing. But I have no problem with those who like it. And I have never been unkind or rude to anyone who is a Yaoi fan, and I never will.
That's a good answer.
So, yes, sir. With another cool hat, yes, sir.
Okay, so the video's done. You just saw right there Vic's interpretation of how the Yaoi story way back was used against him. Like, oh, Mignogna threw a fucking Sharpie at a fucking girl over there and fucking screamed at another one and shit, man. You know, took the fucking story. People took the story and changed it. Now, now people will state in this case scenario, well, you know, that is just Vic's opinion. You know what I'm saying? That this is just, you know, this is just Vic's storyline, that there could be more truth to this. But you heard what he said in the part over here.
The artwork, the style of this little sculpture.
Right here.
And I said, is she here? And she said, yeah, she's right over there at her table waving. And I immediately went over there and we're doing a fun little sarcastic parody called Voice Actor Wars.
Voice Actor Wars, okay? And Vic, you know, screamed out loud saying, yeah, challenge this person. Let's go over here. Vic at AWA 08. Voice Actor Wars. This was back in September 25th, 2008. This was uploaded by the Anime Tunis, the person who made the statue, back in 2008. Vic actually has someone else that can collaborate the story. This is a 1-minute clip. I will leave you with this 1-minute clip. And I will state that this is what gets to me, is because honestly, you know, Vic could have made that complete story up and stuff like this and exaggerated, but there's actually truth to this story. Let's watch.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm hiding behind my decision. $1 rent.
All right. This is going out to Voice Actor Wars. I'm calling out a challenge to you, Aaron Dismute. You little punk! You think because you're Mr. Voice Actor, I was Alfonso? You think you deserve the title? No! 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 I want you any place, anytime. Why don't you come meet me? I'm not afraid of you. Right?
Inhaler.
Okay, really, truthfully, I love you, Aaron. I'm sorry. I didn't have any lunch, and
she's okay.
I'm getting hypoglycemic, and I lost control for a minute. I love you, man. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to fight with you. Turn it off. Turn it off.
God, I love it.
So we have the Yaoi situation completely fucking cleared by Vic's story and someone who has fucking proof to back that shit up.
Hey, I'm inviting one other person to chat.
Go for it.
Good.
Just when I start speaking my shit, and that's the only rule is that when I start speaking and everything, until I tell y'all to speak, that's the only thing I want to do. I want to try to keep these podcasts as professional as possible for one reason, and then we go to complete fucking insanity afterwards. Right now, I want to hit all these fucking topics as hard as possible. Now, the thing is like what I'm getting at here is that we have the Yaoi story completely confirmed, because I'm going to go ahead and skip a little bit ahead here for a second. Let's see. Where was it? Was it here? Oh, yeah. Where, I'll get to the MarzGurl situation, and I want to explain something about MarzGurl, but Vic Mignogna is a homophobic, rude asshole who has been creepy to underage female fans for 10 years and has been screaming about this since 2010. I've been screaming about this since 2010, but nothing ever changes. Vic Cooper is like, homophobic, egomatic, worst of all, a predator, talks to females. Now, I will get to something. I have another video which I have to play, which I found it in the car, and I have not found it yet to put on my computer here. But I do have another video that will probably explain why the voice actors have a critical thinking about Vic. Okay? So, getting back onto this topic with this. As you just saw, and as you just think, we have a video, which you could go search this yourselves. I mean, like, that's why I'm doing it like this. From Chris P, who uploaded this when he was over there in 2011, the story of on his views for Yaoi. Well, he did this, but back in 2008, there's proof of this entire method of what happened. This is what I consider, like, really shit that, you know, fucking everybody's like, oh, he's homophobic, he doesn't want to sound Yaoi and all this. And then, you know, like I said before, you could take the storyline of what he just said there and say, well, you know, he could have just made that up for the people on the stage and everything. Well, the anime tuners who made that fucking statue, who wanted him to do that, she uploaded it. She uploaded it on YouTube. And people like this are saving grace. This is why what my biggest problem is that I'm trying to find what makes him guilty. I'm legit trying my hardest, because there's no way you can tell me from 2008 with this video till now that there would not be some kind of video picture proof of Vic doing something inappropriate or wrong. Now, before we continue any further on this, we're going to go ahead with my people in the chat. I'm going to go with the people in the chat right here. Let everybody explain their thought patterns real quick, and after you explain your thought patterns, we're going to get to another video about Vic and stalkers. The video that made MarzGurl cringe about Vic.
Go first, Caro.
Okay. Basically my initial reaction when watching this video is like, okay, so he's pretty much admitting that it is possible for people to just take anything he does out of context, when in reality he's just doing it as a joke, or just because a fan asked him to, and he's like, oh sure, I'm more than happy to. And also he at least is being honest and stating that, oh, it's lovely artwork, but I won't sign it. I could sign something else though. So, because I know Fox asked someone on Twitter if you have to pay to get an autograph, and they say yes, $20 or so. So at least he's willing to make sure you get your money's worth by getting his autograph somehow from something else besides the Yaoi artwork.
I don't want to interrupt you here, Carl, but you gotta realize too that Vic, even like how he put it, he's like, look, I really don't want to sign that. If you have something else to sign, which you know, I think any voice actor that does that, you know, is trying to be very nice to the person.
No, for sure, because that's really rare to see, honestly. If I'm gonna, at least from what I gathered, I never been to a convention before, but I assume that like that's rare, unless the voice actor is a genuine person and loves what they do.
Yeah, I've been to a few conventions myself, and from what I've seen from Vic compared to everything else I've seen, is he does this for the fans. The fans are the first, second, and third things to enter his mind before he thinks about anything else. And the problem is don't like that. Don't like the fans receive him better than they receive them. So they have to push him out.
Oh, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. From the first video.
Oh, wait 1 second, honey. I want to respond to Mignogna because he says, honestly, if MarzGurl had enough proof to start this, she would have prepared it all to bury him. Dude, if you stick around or if you have to go and you come back and you watch this, get to the ending of this live stream, because the reason being is that I got information about that. Just letting you know.
You got a lot of
I just see the tabs open to infinity on the top of the.
Oh, that's not all of them. I still got more than that.
Oh, he has a lot of stuff he's going to be showing on his live stream. Only reason I'm privy to this before you two is because he and I have both been on this all day. All we've been talking about is what we've been planning. But honestly, the whole reason Vic didn't want to sign it is, like he said, it's not because phobic. It's just that he doesn't agree with it. He doesn't like that type of thing. And just because he doesn't like that type of thing doesn't mean that he's against any one of the people who do like Yaoi. He even stated, God bless, I still love you. It doesn't matter. Just because I'm not into something doesn't mean that you can't be into something. No, nobody's going to like the same thing as you. And the fact that he said, is there something else you would want me to sign? You know, he did work with this person that wanted his autograph. And this person said, okay. And yeah, you can see where there was a bit of a mix-up. Like, if you're standing off to the side and all of a sudden you see Vic yelling at somebody randomly like that, yeah, you think, oh my gosh, this is about this situation that I just witnessed there. Which indeed it wasn't. So when accusations like this are thrown, nobody has the entire story. You have to look at an entire story, judge anyone. And I thought it was adorable. I really liked the whole voice actor war thing.
Dude, the thing I loved about his story, though, to be honest, with Vic's story, is the part, like, yeah, so, and they try to pick another story where, like, I try suing a hotel because someone slid Yaoi art under my fucking door. First of all, how the fuck is a hotel not liable for this shit?
They're not.
It's not. It's fucking hilarious. And for Dark, no, that was not actually an apology from Sean. Let me read it to you real quick for you, because I did skip through it and you were just like, oh, is that an apology? No. Due to lack of critical thinking skills and deductive reasoning from people regarding the entire situation, regarding defending Monica, etc., I've deleted all tweets and will not engage anyone further on this, and will delete this soon. Hashtag looks like a duck, meaning he's gonna stay quiet. What? That's basically saying that you're a fucking moron and that you don't know what the hell you're talking about, and you know what, it doesn't pay for me to talk to you, so shut the fuck up. That's basically what it is. He tried to sound
smart. He tried to sound smart in this while calling every one of us dumbass. That's what he...
As I said, Peter Kelmus, definitive version of Goku, lost all respect for him. Now, the thing when it comes down to, we're going to get into this. So, we have already now debunked the Yaoi shit. And like I said, I've been trying to find the guilty side of this. I will keep repeating this over and over. We're trying to find how Vic is guilty. There is another video before I can go into the other stuff that I have to play on this live stream, because April kind of just reminded me of it, to be completely honest. If you type in Vic right here and you go ahead and you type in Stalkers, this is a little bit of a longer video. It is 6 minutes and 58 seconds. This was 9 years ago. There is a certain part in this video which will explain, I believe, the entire creepiness of why people think Vic is creepy. I honestly believe this is what everybody's taken away about Vic with underage kids and stuff like this, and why he comes off completely creepy. So for RP Longbottom, if you ever do see this video, I appreciate you for uploading this video. I'm not sure if you meant it for this purpose, but what you have provided is another video that could help aid into Vic's situation. I'm trying to be completely biased here, but like I said, I cannot find guilty things. And this video, I will play it. Let's take the 6 minutes and 57 seconds. Everybody, that includes you, Rising, Savage. Shh. We're going to go ahead and play this for 6 minutes and 50 seconds. So, yeah, just mute yourselves, and when you hear me talk again, that's when you can talk. So, let's go ahead. Let me pause the music, and let's play this. Oh, it would help to actually play it instead of hit OBS to play it.
Why, are you applying for the job? You know what? Stalker's that's a harsh word. There are people that, yes, I have. But you know what? How do I say this? Yes, they're harmless. They don't mean any harm. They don't mean to annoy me. And I try my best to keep that in mind. There are a couple of people in particular who email me all the time. I mean, like 5 times a day. I'm not kidding. And you know what their emails say? Hey, how are you today? I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm sitting in math class and it's boring. What are you doing? I'm not a teenage buddy of theirs. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. And I love them, but I can't correspond with. I get, just so you guys know, some people write and ask me, this may be a question somebody would like answered. I get upwards of 100 fan letters a day. 100. How long does it take you to answer an email? I try my best, and most of you know because I've answered your emails. I get up between 75 and 100 emails a day, and I stay up until 1 or 2 in the morning almost every night answering email because it's important to me that you know how much I appreciate your support. And so I try to write back. But I'll write back, and then suddenly they think like we're pen pals now. Oh, you wrote back? Oh my gosh, well, I have 45 questions. And I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. And so some people that write all the time, almost kind of like stalker-like, you know, they mean well, but they just don't, you know what I mean? They don't seem to understand that I just don't have time. And if they would look at my inbox and realize that they are one of 100 emails that I need to get to, you know, I can't do it. I physically can't do it. You know, I have a life, and I have work, and responsibilities, and relationships, and travel, recording sessions. So there are those there are just a few of those. But the funniest thing of all, and I wouldn't even consider this stalking, but it's funny, and most people wouldn't consider this stalking. I was at a convention, Anime Central. I know some of you went to Anime Central. I was at Anime Central, and 2 girls came up, and they're like, hi, we have something to tell you. We're stalkers. I'm like, oh, you're cute. No, you're not. And they're like, oh, yeah, we are. And they said, you know what we did? And I'm like, what? And they said, this is our dad. And their dad was standing with them. Hi, Vic, how are you? Bill so-and-so, whatever. I'm like, hi, what's up? And the girls go, you tell him, Dad. And their dad steps in front of them and goes, well, a couple of months ago, I was on a business trip to Houston. They live in Chicago or something, right? I was on a business trip to Houston, and my daughters, and they're sitting there going, my daughters sent me your address and begged me to find your house on GPS and take a picture of it for them. And I'm like, you didn't do it, did you? And he's like, I'm ashamed to say I did. And sure enough, the girls go, look! And it was a flippant picture of my house their dad took with his cell phone. That's kind of stalker-like. But you see, nothing to be afraid of. Nobody's pulling out a gun. Nobody's, rolling a grenade into the living room, The other kind of stalking, again, something that most people would consider stalking, and it just didn't even occur to me. Because I try to be like really sociable and friendly and stuff. And one day I was home, it was one afternoon, middle of the afternoon, and my doorbell rings. Well, nobody ever comes to the doorbell, right? To the door, so I figured it was UPS or whatever. So I go out there, and I have these big windows on either side of my front door. And as I walk to the window, I see like 7 kids. And clearly from their attire, they're anime fans. And I was like, oh crap. Crap, they saw me. Hi! What are you guys doing? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's you! And they're like, we brought you presents, and we live in town here, and blah blah blah. We saw you at such and such a con, and I'm like, this is my house. You want to come in? And I let them in, and we sat down in my living room and talked for probably half an hour. And they gave me some things that they brought. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Thank you for coming to say hello. I really need to get going and stuff to do. And so they left. I told other voice actors this story. And they're like, oh, Vic, you can't be serious. You let them in your house? I was like, well, they're kids. I mean, it's not like they're coming to shoot me, right? They're fans. They're like, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know that maybe they're like some crazed, crazed nutty fan, And when they want to kill you and take your spirit or something, scalp you, take your hair, I don't know. Steal your Star Trek stuff, I don't know. And so stuff like that happens, and if I thought about it, I would probably think of some other funny stalker stories. But I don't think of it that way. I just kind of roll with it. Meg. Hi.
Alright, so y'all just saw the video of Vic on Stalkers there. The one part of context that I want you to take from that video is the part where when he thought it was a UPS guy at his fucking door, he walks down, sees in the fucking windows a bunch of kids that are anime fans because of their fucking attire, opens the door and lets these 7 kids into his house. The voice actors are like, Vic, you let them in your house? They're not like gonna shoot me or anything. How you know, right? That part right there. Would you not, if that video was modified into, like, if someone just played that part of that clip and did not, and, only gave you a little bit of information, would you not find that Vic would be a creepy person because he let 7 kids into his home? And especially if he would have said to someone, another voice actor, like someone like, I don't know, Sean Schemmel, who made later on after this in 2011 a video about him in preschool on just trying to get 12-year-old boy voices. Can you now see what I'm getting at right here? Is that if you would put this context into another context, you can make a man's image really creepy. This is what I was trying to explain with April, is that this is like the child mentality. A child will never tell you in your dire straits the actual truth. The child will only give you 10% of the information when you need 100%. They will say that, oh yeah, I did that. But they won't tell you that while they did that, they broke a fucking vase while doing something. In this case scenario, it's the same principle. I mean, think about it. He invited 7 kids. Now, with that entire story, We don't know who those 7 kids are. I would love to see if one of those 7 kids, if it would just come out this woodworks and talk their story about Vic. But to an anime community, this is what apparently MarzGurl is saying it creeped her out, is that it's a cult. It's creepy. A grown man letting children into his home with no parental guardians. Context matters. Thoughts in this chat here?
Go ahead, Carl.
All right. Yeah, context matters a lot, and honestly, MarzGurl could go fuck herself after seeing that whole video, because Vic literally, throughout his explanation of the story, he didn't sound like he was going to do anything malicious to those kids, and if anything, he was just trying for, once again, to be human and at least give those kids what they wanted, which is to meet their favorite voice actor. And also, it's not really his fault that these kids like try to look him up and try to figure out where he lives, and literally one of them asked their dad to drive up to where his house is and take a picture for them. Like, that's not really in his control, so to speak. And he's at least laid back and at least makes sure that they're on the same level with him when he says, "Oh, I have to go. I can't. It was fun talking to you guys. It was nice to meet you, fans, but I have to go. I have work to do." And they were like, "Okay, that's fine." And they leave. It's nice to see that, and that nothing malicious even happened. It was just literally, it was basically like a one-on-one fan type of panel, I imagine it to be, only it's more in the voice actor's home.
And what the thing I'm getting at is just like the story about the father with Houston also. You just brought up a good point. Let's be honest, there would be some underage young girls that if they knew about Vic as Edward and everything else would be fucking, you know, giggling and be like, "Oh, daddy, come on, daddy, come on." And, you know, a father with 2 daughters in the back of his car fucking arguing with him. "Come on, daddy, we're in Houston. Let's go see Vic's house. I got his address. Come on. I'm pretty sure the father would give up, be like, "Hey, yeah, these are my daughters. They want to see you. They're fucking crazy about you. Don't know fucking why. I don't watch this fucking anime shit." But, you know, a father and his daughters, he's going to do whatever he can for his princesses.
Right, and another thing about Vic that I didn't know this until I looked up last night is he was actually the voice actor for Ouran High School Host Club, Tamaki, I believe.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not surprised that he has a lot of female fans being like, "Oh my god, I need to meet him. So it makes sense, honestly, that they're demanding to see him when they know, like, his address and everything.
What about Lord Protector? You have any thoughts about this situation?
I mean, for me, I'm trying to find the perception where it's creepy. Because watching this whole thing, I didn't at all at any point think it was creepy for a fan to come into his house. I mean, where's the creepy part?
I gotta give this right here to Mr. Heroes Leader in the chat right now. Bet Mr. Rogers wouldn't have been accused of this.
I was gonna say the same damn thing.
Honestly, Vic comes off at like a fucking like a Mr. Rogers.
For real.
He's doing what he can for his fan base. He's Christian and everything, and it's like, you know, the other voice actors don't like it because I'm not gonna lie. No offense to anybody who is religious and like if you're heavily religious. Remember how I was stating, you know, how you feel like when you're with someone you get judged and everything if they're like really, really religious and everything, and you got to watch your mouth and watch your actions. At the same point in time, there is a lot of them that also has this ego, like they're better than you, and that's what it comes off as. It's like, oh, this guy's acting like he's better than me because he doesn't swear, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. Like, fuck you. Like, okay, whatever. Bye. You know, that also does happen.
Yeah.
So do you have any opinions about this, April?
I think Pitt was over-exaggerated. Honestly, yeah, he probably shouldn't have let the kids in the house because, you know, accusations like this happen.
Were they alone?
It was like a group.
It was like a group of kids.
But was there any adults with them?
No. They just showed up at his door. They found his address.
They made a meetup. Like, oh, hey, look, guys, I found Vic's address. Let's meet up and say that we're the UPS guys or something. And that's pretty much what happened.
Now, I guarantee that the kids were probably not under the age.
Honestly, they're acting like he's Jared from Subway or something.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
Like, everybody here in the chat and in the stream, I wasn't paying attention to this till Fox brought it to light. Then I've been looking all over the place, finding everything I can find, and yet no matter where I look, I've gone under every rock in the ocean, and I cannot find any evidence against Vic.
That's exactly the point that I'm getting at. Is I cannot either. I'm trying to find.
Weird.
I'm trying my best to find something that I can say, oh crap, he seems guilty because of this. I've gone through Facebook pictures. I've going through Twitter messages. I have even used the Internet Archive website in order to go pull web pages back from 2009 on up, so that way I get the exact historical accurate website as it was back in the day, to see the context of what it was in case it was altered in any way, shape, form, to try to find the evidence that he is guilty, and I cannot find it.
You know, one thing that he didn't do that any and every guilty person in history has done, he never went into damage control.
No, he hasn't gone damage control yet. He hasn't shut up or anything. He is just spreading, like, look, no hate, guys. I must have done something wrong. I will fix what I've done wrong if I can, any which way, shape, form. Like, the guy is going out of his way to do something like this.
This Stalkers thing was 9 years ago, right?
Jamie Marshy. Yeah. Now we're going to get into another topic here. I forgot about this, and I just added it to 2 tabs. If you all saw it in the live stream, I added 2 more tabs from my other screen onto this screen because we're going to get into something else. Jamie Marshy and Monica. We're getting back onto this topic here. But we're going to go into something about this topic because, you see, I would go read something about, like, Texas law, California law, stuff of this nature, of how long does it take from the first accusation for a prosecutor to start a trial. You have up to 15 days from the initial investigation to start a trial, and then after that it goes into a proceeding within 6 months. So far, no initiation of a trial has been brought up. I got friends right now who's actually still every single day waiting for that court paper to hit the local courthouses in, like, California and such, looking for this all throughout just to try to find when it's going to happen. But Jenny Marshy brought something very much up in a Twitter posting, which I can't find on her Twitter no more, but someone very thankfully that I find, dude, we did really well screen capturing something. Because, you know, most of the tweets that we see that the people screen capture with Jamie Marshy, excuse me, is about, like, Jesus would burn him to hell, or the other fact that she wants his head and balls cut off and shoved down his throat. Those tweets were deleted. But there's a tweet that no one really talks about, that Jamie Marshy, which if I click right here, where, like, when she says, I want his head and balls, if you go down under Andrew Kimball, works in when he says, what about innocent until proven guilty? Jamie Marshy responded in this tweet, works in a court of law. Sometimes name and shame is the fastest way to a courtroom. The person's advocating that naming and shaming is the fastest way to get to a courtroom. Honestly, that's not to get to a courtroom. Naming and shaming is just to go ahead and publicly destroy a person's career.
On a tangent on this, Fox, if I may.
Let's go.
I screenshot it in the chat. Hold on one second. Parker Brennan in the chat said it's a political agenda at this point. People want to believe he is guilty. Will parade him regardless. They are the people who make the most noise. These are the people companies listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect explanation for this. They are doing this to be seen doing it. They want a statue built to the stars with their name plastered. That's what they want, and that's what they're getting with the Me Too movement and everything that happened in 2018. They're just building on what was already there, and it's working.
Right.
You are completely correct. Dan's court of law and court of public opinion are not the same.
They're not. Now, isn't Jamie? I'm gonna ask a question here to everybody in the chat here, from Discord and actually on the YouTube chat right here. Isn't Jamie Marshy and Monica Rail both two voice actors that are female empowerment that, you know, want to show the world that they are two strong individual women that doesn't need a man in the workplace, that they can take care of their own problems? Would people say this? Would people say this? No. I want to honestly say, would you agree? Would you agree that this is how they think? That they are two self-respectable women that doesn't need a man and that they could do the job just as good? Would you say that this is how they think?
I would say 100%. Because, I mean, if you look at the turn of events, like, who's next to get pushed out?
Well, I want to see if the chat on YouTube, when they hear, if y'all hear this, I want to know your opinion. Do you think this yet ironically needs her fiance to run damage control? Hold on, whoa! We're not gonna get into that. We're not getting into that. I got something better for you. I got something better.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss?
Don't worry, I got something better.
Oh. Fox has been doing a lot of research, Savage, all day.
Oh yeah, I've been doing research
all night.
I found something, which we're not going to play the entire video, but we're going to play a good portion of this video. And if y'all want to go get the entire context for yourself, you can go find it yourself. I will put a link, whatever. You'll see everything on my screen. You can do it yourself. No, they belong in the kitchen. No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. And then before I play this video, I want to know if I'm correct about this, because I want to know if someone disagrees with me. That these women aren't, like, you know, sexually egoed women or anything. These people don't flaunt their body. These are two strong, independent women in their mind, correct?
Correct, because the article you showed us last
that, like,
night.
they support feminism. Okay, they support feminism. See, SSJ Demons puts it in there. If we take a look at this in 2013, I'm going into the past. I'm not coming into the present, motherfuckers. I'm going into the past. I want people, it's a 22-minute, I'm not staying here for 22 minutes for y'all to watch, but for the first about 5 or so minutes of this, I want y'all to watch and listen to this. And tell me afterwards your opinion about Monica and Jamie as feminist, overpowering women.
Oh, this is Juanfer Jr. from RamenCon 2013.
Juan!
And
did you play your nostrils when you did that? Juan!
And to my right, making our man Daryl back there lose his composure, are the lovely Jamie Markey and Monica Real.
Hi!
Would you ladies?
It's really hard not to say hi. It's so hard.
Would you ladies like to give us an intro to the 5 people that have no idea who you are that are watching this? A little bit of a bio, current projects, etc.
Sure, go for it. We are both voice actors and script writers for Funimation, and I went, why? Because they sing sometimes. Our boobs sing. Also, that's something else we have in common. And we.
Hold the horses! Hold the presses! Did I just see 2 fucking women flaunt out their tits? They can sing! Holy jolly, holy moly! The beautiful titty bitches can fucking sing!
Would you like me to say something or wait a little bit longer?
Bro, the titties sing, apparently. These are 2 women that through this video exploited their sexuality. Y'all may now have the floor.
But women are over sexual. But we're gonna sit here and make our titties sing during an interview.
I just want to know who in their right mind Who would harass these people? That's what I want to know. Like,
for anybody who wants to watch this interview, just go look it up. Jamie March and Monica Rao's interview at RamaCon 2013. I just wanted to take that first clip right there because they go into a tangent about their life and the voice acting career and everything. So we're not going to go for 22 minutes and 41 seconds because we got other stuff that we need to cover in this. But this is the only video that I would skip on this. Is because next parts is not really going to be video after this. This is going to be more of a conversational piece of text. But my thing is, hold on for a second. My problem here is that when it comes down to feminism, and this is for the chat all together, these are two women that I've went go read many interviews with comicbook.com and shit like this, that they're great. They're happy now that women are getting empowered. That they don't need a man in their life, that women are angels, not just men, and stuff like this, and that over-sexuality. Oh, actually, I got one more video I got to play. I got one more video. I forgot about that. But these are women that's doing this, okay? They're doing this. But in this interview back in 2013, they had no problem saying that their boobies fucking sung. And this is where I was getting at with my other point is, from what you just saw there, and there's other interviews that you can go watch probably, that you could probably find more like this about them. Remember how I said, you know, when you get too comfortable in the fucking workplace environment at that point in time, you know, you say shit that you just feel comfortable with the other person?
Right.
I mean, if they act like this in an interview and they act like this in the fucking vocal booth and Vic's there and stuff like this, I mean, I'm pretty sure out of context fucking bullshit that's not meant, you know, just horsing around would happen. So, opinions. April, Caro, and Savage. Go for it.
Let's go down the line. Start with Caro.
Alright. See, it just makes me annoyed now. Like, can you be a hypocrite?
Hey, Carl, you're just now annoyed?
Well, Carl, I'm just going to ask you, can your boobs sing?
No, they cannot. And I would not...
What about you, April? They be singing Beethoven over there?
No. They don't sing, but they can clap like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Clapping maybe, but singing they do not.
Over there, well, apparently Monica Rao's tits are over there in Carnegie Hall singing to the whole choir.
It just annoys me, the fact that she is claiming to be this fucking feminist woman power bullshit, and that the workplace needs to be a safe space for me because I don't like getting touched or whatever. Yet you're more than happy to wiggle your titties while in an interview saying they could sing. Like, fuck you.
She will send this to her attorney. She will not be harassed. Good night.
Alright, so we got that part out of the way. Oh, April?
Let April speak. Stop mansplaining.
I was just gonna have more fun about the titties, but continue.
Alright.
This is like the most comedic part of the show.
Okay, so we have known from Monica, which you can see on the screen right now, that Monica has made the statement that she had, you know, sexually or verbally or whatever been assaulted by Vic, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. She's been verbally assaulted in some way, shape, form. However, 1 year ago, there's a video by Funimation behind the scenes that I will be playing. This is a Facebook video. Now, you guys here all in the chat might have seen this, but I want you to listen carefully to what Monica tells to Vic. And then that's where this part of the conversation is going to get real fun. Let me go ahead, pause the music over here on this side. I'm not sure if y'all can even hear the music. I got it very low, but I just put it there because I don't want just white noise.
I don't hear shit because I got that
Okay.
sound off.
Out.
Come see us.
By Ian?
What?
I had to be killed by Ian?
I know.
I just want everybody to know that if this were real life, I could totally take him.
You totally. Yes, you had him. What did you think of the character?
I love the character, and that's what makes me sad because it's episode 3.
I know. Can I tell you, I cast you because you're amazing, and I thought you were going to be here the whole time, and I was just as surprised and disappointed as you.
But I will say, I've had so much fun working with you. It's been a blast because we've never worked together in this capacity.
I know.
Which is super, super cool. And I loved her, and so it's sad that she's gone.
Did you see it coming? I mean, what were you thinking?
I mean, I guess in the beginning of the episode when she starts second-guessing herself and starts, kind of questioning everything, and then she starts talking about the drug and what's going on with her system, and so I knew something not good was going to happen. Also, plus it's kind of like with reality TV, when you get a lot of screen time, it's not good.
Well, you were absolutely amazing.
Well, thank you. I loved it, and you're awesome.
I love you. You're awesome. I love you. Hug me away while we look at your amazing character.
Okay. So, in that video, we saw Vic and Monica talking, and Vic doing the interview, in a sense, behind the scenes with Monica. That is great. And if you actually heard carefully, who casted Monica for this character?
Vic did.
Vic did. Oh. Who hasn't worked with Vic on this capacity before? Meaning, haven't really worked as much as they could have before.
Monica said that.
Monica said that. So you're telling me, Monica, that you haven't really worked with Vic on this high of a capacity until last year. Vic is the one that casted you. Vic was having fun, and you and him both genuinely hugged each other. This video right here is a contradiction to a lot of the claims that she was making. This is what when someone posted this shit to me on Twitter. When I took a look at this, I'm like, now I understand why people don't believe Monica. It's because if you were sexually harassed within the 15-year time period you're talking about, why would you have accepted the casting role from Vic? Why would you be having fun with Vic? Why would you be smiling? Why would you be saying, hey, we haven't really worked together that much, but I'm fucking glad that we can work on this capacity. And why would you, at the end of the video, give the man that sexually assaulted you a hug? See, some things, this is what I'm getting at. Things don't make sense to me. Things really don't make sense to me with this entire story. Do we have opinions from Caro?
It's not adding up at all, because that doesn't. You wouldn't. I in that situation, coming from a perspective of being assaulted before, I wouldn't want to be near the person, let alone want to touch them or even accept anything they would offer to me, casting role or not. Nor I would just stay a decent distance away from them, and if they want to talk to me, I would prefer someone else in the room. I wouldn't want to be by myself. So it's just not at all making any sense. And it's now just showing its true colors, essentially.
From the objective point of view, I know I'm going to get hate for this. I am not on her side in any capacity. But what if, just for the sake of talking about it, she was acting friendly because she was on camera?
That's a possibility.
I'm also going to go ahead and throw this one out because I see that SSJ Demon has said she could have lost exposure, which could be true. She could have lost opportunity for other jobs and cause more of a ruckus than what it really was. But why now, years later, have it all come out? But she could have lost exposure. That's also another possibility.
Especially with some of I've had friends that were sexually harassed, and if you're sexually harassed, you're not going to take to Twitter. Twitter for damage control to make someone else look bad? Because I know one person in mind when I think of that.
It's for attention.
Exactly. People away from something else.
So,
go ahead.
I'm just going through this. Is that now you have a woman who really loves being the voice actor of Bulma, that thinks that Bulma's an empowering person and stuff like this, that she does not need to be a mom at home, where she loves the character so much that she is like, it's her spirit animal. Well, if you remember, Bulma was a character that was over-sexualized from Dragon Ball. You have Monica that is going into an interview at RimCon or whatever it is, 2013, that is making the statement that her boobs sing, flaunting them out in the front of the camera type deal, like, hey, look, take a look at my titties. I got titties. Yay.
We all remember episode 2 of Dragon Ball.
That is a feminist. That is a complete feminist that, believes. Hold on.
Interjecting.
Okay.
Well, it has to do with the situation. Heroes just said, so does she hold a grudge over her character dying and blaming Vic for horrible casting? Vic was out to get her or something, or just overthinking that?
Hey, maybe she was pissed off that her character died like that, and then that's something like, she's not going to be in a popular anime or some stuff. It could be a possibility. I don't think that's the fucking case. I really don't.
To which anime are we referring exactly?
Junie Tyson? Or something that's called like that? I never watched it.
Yeah, me
One
either.
I've never even heard of.
No one knows exactly why she has does this to Vic. My personal opinion is it's a money move. What the fuck was that?
Chair came loose. Sorry.
Did you guys hear about with the My Hero One's Justice? They refused to let Monica voice Froppy in that game.
Hey, well. So, I leave the chat to come up with their own personal opinion about this situation from those 2 videos. That is where I'm going to go ahead and leave that off. Now, to the next event of where I'd like to discuss. How did this all really get started, everybody? Does anyone really know how this all got started?
Monica wanted to go on a power trip?
No. This all got started by a female, well, I'm going to be honest here, a female YouTuber that has been reinventing herself over and over and over because she cannot stand the taste of defeat in her mouth. She can't stay with something currently constant. And who I'm talking about is MarzGurl. MarzGurl, back in January 24th, made a comment. I know there are a couple of people from Anime News Network looking for Vic stories right now that are information that hasn't gotten to them. Maybe it could be useful to them. MarzGurl, if nobody knows, we're going to go to this Wikipedia, is Kaylin Dickinson, also known as online as MarzGurl, a name that was given to herself in forums, chat rooms, and the name used to represent both her fandom for Marvin the Martian and her gender. This girl was part of Channel Awesome, which originally was that guy with the glasses, the nostalgia critic. She was one of the 3 contestants that was chosen to be part of that guy with the glasses to do reviews. So I'm giving you a little bit of history about her. I know about her because back in the day, I was a real big fan of that guy with the glasses, and I've seen the videos. Never really enjoyed her stuff. I always enjoyed more of Nostalgic Chick. Her stuff to me was a lot better. Hate to say it in that case, but she was kind of boring to me. She was like, you're just telling me stuff that I can go read off the internet, basically. and you're not making it really that fun. That was my personal opinion back in, oh gosh, I don't know how long ago that was. She has an entire storyline that you can go onto thatguywiththeglasses.fandom.com that you can go read. The only thing that's really interesting to me is when you get to other projects here. Okay? This is a girl that stated on Twitter. Not other projects. It's somewhere in here. I gotta find it real quick. That stated, oh, here it is. That stated she was nowhere employed or worked with Anime News Network. However, she made a series called Anime News Editorial. I want to explain something here. Does anyone know of a person who is in that has been on panels, that has worked with MarzGurl, that is also an editor? Actually, is it an editor? I believe it's an editor. I'll have to go take a look at the website. But works for the actual Anime News Network.com.
I actually got the part. You probably refresh your memory.
Jess Otaku. Jess Otaku, which is Jacob Hope Chapman, was the person, this person right here, who's been on panels, that also was part of that guy with the glasses, is one of the people that works for Anime News Network.
Interesting.
This is where I'm trying to put in different context. Now, you're going to be like, well, I don't believe you. Let's go to Anime News Network staff page. Assistant editor. Currently, as of right now, with Anime News Network, Jacob Chapman, who also is no longer on YouTube, that rumors are stating that he's going to be coming back.
Then
she had no association with Anime News Network in any which way, shape, form now. That she found the news stories of Vic through this place. That's what I remember from her Twitter. Let me see. I have to go actually look for this. God, I can't believe I'm actually fucking looking for this right here. Let's go into here. Let's just pick something. This is searching through Anime's News Network's website. Oh. 2010. Join Anime News Network's forums back in July 2005. Wait, Travis? Fox, that's not her. Oh, look. MarzGurlsProduction.com. MarzGurl. Her email. All her information. Manga, RPG, gaming, video editing, DDR, Final Fantasy. She was associated with this fucking website so fucking well. And then, if we go to the next section, which is My Secret Otaku Life. I'm going to scroll all the way up on this real quick. This posting was January 26, 2019. This is from her Tumblr page. Anonymous asks, I believe you, Marcy, keep fighting to protect young anime fans from a delusional old men and bastards of the internet. And she said thank you to him. Let's go to the previous page before all this. January 27th. Wait. Am I going the right direction or am I going the wrong direction? Like, you actually can see. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, never mind. My bad. We're going the wrong direction. This is where people are like, hey, we got to go to the next page, I think. Yeah, next page. October 5th, October 4th, October 4th. So from October 4th and October 5th, on her Tumblr page, that was the last time she posted until January 26th, the release of Dragon Ball Super Brawly. And if we scroll down on this page, You can see Rainbow Rangers are as old as in their 30s, distressed to me, not only teens but grown women, and that believe in harassment, dogpiling those who want to speak out. Back around 2008, Vic, like all of a sudden, stories are coming on here as of January 26th. Really, really hard after Anime's News Network's video, and someone's capitalizing on it. Someone who created the hashtag Vic, which we'll go find out on Twitter here in a minute. Get a job. Like, and then posting up Twitter remarks and stuff like this. And then even going ahead as far as calling the Discord channel of Vic's page, which it's really hard to see this because it's very small text, because when she uploaded this, she didn't blow it up enough. But it's going ahead and trying to even make the fans of Vic seem like they're a cult that's been brainwashed by a man. She really has not done shit until this blew up. Like now it's almost like every other day she's uploading on YouTube and doing her Twitch thing and everything, to where she took a really good break. And all of a sudden she's coming back into doing stuff. Like, I saw ads through Anime News Network, like, you can just see, like, so a number of other anime fans attest to this. I believe, to clarify, I have not currently nor ever have worked for Anime's News Network in any capacity. You may not have ever worked for Anime News Network, Miss Kaylin, but you were associated with them. The assistant editor is one of your people that you worked with on several occasions. I've seen panels of you two. And when I found out that Jacob Chapman was with Anime, I know you two are good friends. Yoshi brought up a theory to me about 3 or 4 nights ago. What if that this was all a conspiracy to get, just to bring a news article to some place? Because I'm gonna be honest, half the fucking shit that Anime News Network brings out is fucking bullshit anyway. I mean, I can't show it on this page because if you go look at Encyclopedia Dramatica, you can see the postings of how, Crunchyroll and the people of Anime News Network was all combined together, and it was a big fiasco. Hell, that's another thing I got to bring up. Guess who worked for Crunchyroll as an editor? MarzGurl. Apparently she don't have that job no more, though. Any thoughts and opinions about this, people?
You want to go first?
Sure. I'm speechless if I'm going to be totally honest, but...
I share that opinion.
Yeah, I'm just amazed that somebody's willing to go that far just because they hate someone or they're claiming, in their opinion, it's a cult. Like, what the fuck?
She's never worked. According to her, MarzGurl has never worked in any capacity with Anime News Network, correct? That's her own wording. But if we scroll up and such, to me, let me find it again. You gotta go search all this kind of bullshit in art just to find one fucking message that she brought out. Is that she made the tweet that I showed originally, asking 2 people, like, oh, Anime News Network wants that story. I know them. Like, yeah, right here. I know there's a couple people from Anime News Network looking for Vic stories right now. If that information hasn't gotten to them, maybe it could be useful to them. Let's take a look at the tweet. I don't have any personal experience others shared. I've already said not to hold the highest opinion of Vic because, these rumors have gone for so long. As we saw originally with the Stalker video and with the Yaoi video, a lot of people just don't like Vic because they just don't like Vic. And, You know, even Vic said it himself that there's people out there maliciously hating on thing, and that, you know, he didn't really care for it, and he just wanted to express, like, if you have a problem, let me explain this Yaoi situation. We have the stalker situation that we watched, which we got also the, excuse me, not the stalker situation, the Yaoi situation, which we have a person back in 2008 that can testify to the story. Fucking 3 years when this video was published. So 3 years when this panel happened, when Vic tells the story, 3 years ago, he's got evidence to prove his case. But yet, we have people out there that's been since that time period making this voice actor look bad. Where people like Sean Schemmel can make themselves look bad because they do some fucking stupid shit.
So, King Rock Kid just says, so MarzGurl is taking out competition for her own company. In the meanwhile, she gains relevance and makes more income. This smells of collusion, and Monica is about to get back.
Wait, somebody say
collusion.
No collusion.
Collusion.
So we have a problem.
Shinigami puts it, I think MarzGurl wanted to impress Jacob Chapman to get rid of someone that she had heard vaguely creepy things about. So she started a hashtag thinking it would be both good morally and lead to money. This is a problem that I have seen with MarzGurl with her own channel. If you go to her channel and you go, and I mean she's got 555 videos.
Please tell me you're not about to play any.
Oh no, I'm not playing.
God,
I'm not playing it.
don't.
I'm just putting this up on the stream to show everybody. If you go,
Okay,
if you go sort by,
we're saved.
If you go sort by the oldest videos on this, and you take a look at her content and how it was, she never stuck with one thing. She tried vlogs, she tried reviews, she's tried different things, she's tried series here and there. She has always reinvented herself over and over and over. She's always gotten depressed over her channel. She's always she started a Patreon. She's done everything that she could for years, and it looks like even in some cases taken breaks from her channel and went back to her channel, trying her best to get it going, just like any normal small YouTuber. And because she hasn't found her niche, her thing that makes her stand out. I mean, look, she's changed her hair, she's dyed her hair different colors, she's done everything for her image to try to present a better philosophy. She's worked for Crunchyroll. Like, she attacked Vic on his resume. She said that the stalker video that we all watched was the creepiest thing to her, and that it leads to, you know, he had young children in his house and everything. And if you take a look at it, like 4 months ago, and then all of a sudden 2 months ago, 2 months ago, 2 months ago, 2 months ago, she's starting to upload pretty much regularly on her channel now. She's taken a nice little break of a few months, and now reinventing herself, now is getting viewership like 1K, 4K compared to 600 views and stuff like this, getting hate comments. And this is the one thing that I will tell you, if you understand, if you're a YouTuber and you understand this, if you got haters, you got fans for life, because they will always come back to trash you, and that's always a monetizable view in some way, shape, form. Just because that person comes into your chat. This is the one thing about haters that people need to understand. When you have a person that hates you, they will do whatever it takes to keep coming back to hit you harder and harder. Majority of people like Caseytron, I'm not sure if anybody knows that name pretty well from Twitch, was the biggest girl that played League of Legends, that made her fan base hate the shit out of her. But every time they would hate her, this girl made thousands and thousands of dollars pretending to be stupid.
If anything, she was smart being stupid.
Yep.
There is a connection between MarzGurl and Anime's News Network. Now, she likes to say, "Oh, I did a even on the biography channel, on her biography, on her profile, on her biography and everything." She makes the statement that she was not part of Anime Network. It was part of Anime News editorials. But it's still in relation to Anime News Network. The difference is that she took stories basically from Anime News Network, from what I gather, put it together in video content, and still put stuff together. And then she's on panels with the person who is the assistant editor over the entire website since it was started, Jacob Chapman, who is still there to this fucking day. And there is, all of a sudden, because you gotta remember how this entire news story broke out was because of Anime News Network. Anime News Network was the one that broke this story, and then it ran with it. And then survival victims came out and all this stuff. But here is my problem. Here is my exact problem with this entire fan base. No, well, not the entire fan base. Let me go ahead and let me go pull something up. I'll let you guys talk for a second. I will pull this up here because to me, this is getting more and more interesting by the minute.
Like I said last night, there's layers in this shit. It's basically there's layers. It's a layer cake, I swear to God.
No, it's not a layer of cake. Freaking onion. Whole bunch of onion. Because it just makes you want to cry.
Yeah, okay, that's a better analogy, honestly. That's legit a better analogy. Thank you.
You're welcome. Use it in real life. There's so many layers to your shit. I just want to. It's like an onion. I just want to cry.
She basically pulled the Shrek.
Shrek would.
The only thing that I can think, really, when I'm hearing this information for the first time, like this, all this is not new to me. I've heard this today, but this was my mindset all day. Was what in the goddamn fuck? That was the whole.
I still remember last night. You were like, "I squinted at this shit. What the fuck?"
I had a squint. Like, what in the goddamn fuck? Like,
Fox, can you slow mo the chat?
Why?
I can't read it. It's going too fast.
It's not going fast at all.
No, you just gotta pick what we're reading out is all. I'm keeping up with the chat fine, but then again, I'm a faster.
I'm not. I'm slow.
I don't know. I don't know about the rest of our viewers, but I personally hate slow chat. When people put the slow chat on, it's like, okay, I have a huge paragraph and I need to get this paragraph out. Oh wait, I can only type 200 words. Nope, I gotta wait.
All right, now
moldy.
I'm putting this up on my screen. This is with my Facebook, so I'm gonna go ahead and show something here with my Facebook page. What I've been looking for, and what I've been really, really contested and looking for, is the evidence that Vic has been hugging people without their consent. Is to find the information, not of the present day, but of the past. Because if you've done something wrong in the past, you've done something wrong today. Am I not mistaken about this? Just one thing I want to do real quick on this.
Yep.
I mean, the situation of this, it's just, it blows my mind. I'm trying to figure something out here because, well, actually, I want to do this on Twitter actually because Twitter is probably the better place on this. I want to blow this all up. That's what I want to do. Okay, I want to blow this completely up. You know what? Let's do Facebook. That's fine. You know what? Facebook's not that big of a deal. Let's do Facebook, but is there a way I could blow this up? Let's see. There we go. We'll blow this completely to wide up.
I just want to say, suddenly the chat just started talking about breast implants, and I'm like, what the goddamn fuck is going on in this chat now?
I don't know.
Look at these pictures of Vic that I'm scrolling through. Like, what I'm looking for in particular, okay? This picture comes from Facebook. And I will show you, and I want someone to help me find this. This is a public picture. This was on Facebook. I want to find this picture. Unblurred. Because, honestly, this is one of the pictures that was used to go against Vic. that Anime News Network brought up that this was the pitch. This is one of the two pictures. The other picture was debunked by the female herself, but this female has not been brought out to the forward. This is apparently still the allegation on this side. This happened apparently in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. So let's choose date. Let's go to 2013. Let's see. This was. Let's see. Vic, let's go see if he was in a con or something. Did I search this up? Yeah, RealmsCon. Something happened in RealmsCon. I remember the reason why. It's because look at this shirt right here that Vic's wearing. 2014, October 4th. This shirt. Let's go back to this shirt. They're both the same exact shirt. So this took place at RealmsCon 2014. Where is the girl's photo from 2014? That is what we're looking for. Because, I mean, I see Vic here, same shirt. I see Vic even without the same shirt, but with other places and such, you know, just with fans, just hugging each other and all this. There has to be more to this entire story. The thing is that MarzGurl, friend and co-worker from that guy with the glasses, was part of Anime News Network. She was Anime News editorial. It goes very well hand to hand there. You have an entire situation to where Monica has contradicted herself in a video. You have Sean Schemmel that has contradicted himself in several different ways. It's like the thing is that when you search so hard, like I have been doing, to find the truth that Vic is guilty. That's all I'm looking for. All I am looking for is where is this guilty man? I'm not trying to find his innocence. I'm trying everything to find the guiltiness. I'm looking at the video that MarzGurl says, oh, the stalker video, which is creepy. You know, this proves my point. I look at the video. I don't see what's creepy about it. I see a guy that says, you know, yeah, if you take it out of context, it sounds creepy. But, you know, what the fuck are you supposed to do if 7 fucking grown-ass kids in anime attire comes to the fucking door, motherfucking weeaboos, come knock on your fucking door and say, hey, Vic! Oh my god, it's you! I mean, you know...
I'm gonna interject real quick. Somebody's telling you to scroll up. I don't know why.
Did you see something in Sans?
Did you see something?
Growing up.
Yeah, I know. I had the same complaint. He scrolls so fast. I don't see it.
I was scrolling all the way back to the top.
Yeah, they saw something. Near the top.
Just tell me if I overlook it, because I'm looking. I don't know what you saw.
I would just scroll all the way to the top and stuff.
All right, let's go all the way back to the fucking top, and we'll go all the way back to the bottom. You said it was near the top. Okay.
And you gotta go slow. Remember, we got like a 10-second delay.
Yeah.
Us in the video.
All right.
I'm looking for whatever they're trying to say, because I mean, maybe I do scroll too fast.
Jesus Christ.
It says, can you describe what you see? Scene. There, okay.
Wait, what was there?
Wait, where's there? Which picture? Hang on,
You gotta give me a description of what you're seeing. You gotta tell me what Vic is doing. The dude with Vic in the yellow and black shirt.
The dude, okay.
Dude's wearing a yellow and black shirt?
And same con.
I don't see a yellow and black shirt. Up, up, up. Okay. This right here, right? The peace hands.
That one? Yeah.
All right, what are we looking at?
It's the same con.
No, that's Comic-Con. That's a Sword On Online shirt.
Oh yeah, True Fury. He deleted everything.
Oh yeah, McFurry, he deleted everything. However, I'll show you real quick. I posted on my Twitter. There you go. You want it? You got it. You can have a copy of it. There you go. You can have his final fucking message to us when he's calling us all of us a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm about ready to attack you again one more time, Schemmel, after all this.
My prediction is this stream is gonna get flagged.
Oh, what they do? Who gives a shit?
Oh, we broke 50 viewers.
I recognize the background from the blurred girls' photos in say.
So was it Comic-Con? Because I was looking at Vic's shirt because, like, this right here is the same shirt that Vic was wearing. And this picture right here, when he's touching this guy on the shoulder, that is the same picture as, there's the same shirt as this. No, you're fucking right. I'm wrong. That's Comic-Con.
Well then.
That's not Realm. That's Comic-Con. Of course, Drowsy could wear the same fucking shirt to different cons.
Yeah, it's not like you can wear the same shirt often. But work.
So.
Hey, Travis, didn't you wear that red shirt to work like 3 weeks ago? How dare you wear the same clothes over and over?
Actually, I get bitched for that shit.
Like, okay, if you continue to get bitched at about that shit, honestly, tell them, are you going to pay for my wardrobe?
It was Comic-Con. Let's double check this real quick.
Okay.
Because it is the same background, and it says in the background right here, Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
So, Comic-Con 2014. Alright, so, let's see. Let's just search up Comic-Con 2014 and let's go through all the photos of Comic-Con 2014. I mean, then at the same point in time, there is like a lot of different things. So, gotta narrow it down to Vic.
We're trying to find an unblurred picture of the girl that they used.
What I'm trying to find, and this is up to, I will look for this later on because this is going to take up too much time, but I'm trying to find this picture unblurred.
Yeah, the unblurred picture that they used.
Because honestly, I want to find who the girl is. If I find her Facebook page, I want to find who she is, and I want to message her, and I want to ask, did Vic sexually assault you?
Try putting in Vic's full, the name and his last name.
Even with the blur, you can tell that she's smiling.
Yeah, you can. I can see a smile.
You actually can.
Look at the blurred girl's clothing. Seafoam green and purple shirt. I think she's wearing a sweater.
Oh shit! This might actually not be on Facebook. This could actually be on what's it called? Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't have an Instagram account. So, if anybody wants to take the time, find this picture unblurred. Find this unblurred. There should be a way to locate this picture. If the other girl came out, because Anime News Network, that's all they did. They just blurred it out. So, they had the original somewhere. They stole the original from somewhere, blurred it out.
Somewhere.
Because the original girl that they stole the other picture from, she stated that it was publicly made that they stole it.
Fox are saying Instagram wasn't around 2014.
Oh shit! I don't know. I don't know where the fuck they could have found it. I don't know where they could have found it.
Wasn't MySpace still a thing?
That's a possibility. MySpace, but I would think it'd be Facebook. But this is this right here. Like, I would hope that somebody could find the real picture of that. Because, I mean, if you take a look at pictures of him with fans, like, does this look like a woman right now, that underage fan right here that says, no, please don't touch me? This is what we're basing it on. This is what the entire fucking Anime News Network has based it on. This is where we have gone through Vic's storyline. This is where we've gone through Sean Schemmel. This is where every day we are finding something new. Like I said, I found the connection between MarzGurl and Anime News Network. The fucking person, Joseph or whatever fucking Chapman, fucking also runs as an editorial. Runs the news network as an editor. MarzGurl has been a member of the fucking website since 22 July of 2006.
Insane is saying if you could pass them the photo on Discord, they could try to find a location ASAP.
You want the picture? I got you the picture. That ain't no problem. I'll get you right now. Goddamn, I mean, shit. I will have to go scroll back all the way down to find that picture. Because, yeah, that's... Oh, shit, what the fuck did that picture go at?
Care for having soap.
I will find that picture.
Go back up.
Go back up. Dude. Oh, there it is. Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
And I just copied the fucking picture. Take screenshot. Nope. Good. I'll just give you the posting. You can download it yourself and go from there. I don't have to. I'm trying to end this. I'm trying to get to the point where I can end this stream so I can get some sleep because I do have to go work in the morning. So let me go here. Copy link to tweet. And I'll get onto Discord with Insayans, which Fuck, I'll put it in my main Discord so that way everybody can see it. There, boom. There you go. You can find it from there. So, again, my next remarks in all this. My remarks. I have been trying my darndest, my hardest, to prove that Vic is guilty. I've been going day by day since day number one to stay. I'm trying to not be biased, and I'm being biased as hell because I'm trying to find a way of proving this man's guilt. Because if Funimation is going to fire him, there's got to be a fucking reason. There's got to be a reason from these kind of photos and such that there's got to be not just stories, because all that is, all I can find is stories. Oh, he creeps me out and stuff like this. You saw, if you've been here since the beginning of the stream, you saw the fucking videos that I have posted up during this entire live stream that we have played through all the live stream that can debunk a majority of every one of those stories from the Yaoi art and date it well past into the past from 2011 and so forth. We can debunk that. We can actually go ahead and tell you that people like Jamie Marcia here, believes that, you know, innocent until proven guilty is fucking worth a shit. That only works in a court of law. But sometimes name and shame is the fastest way to a courtroom. So instead of, you know, allowing our justice system, our law enforcement, the proper authorities to do their job, we have voice actresses who are self-empowered women that is going to go into an interview and say that their boobies sing. Ba-ba. And then we're going to have a video from Funimation right here, which you guys can go see for yourself. You can go look it up yourself right here. of this woman right here, of Monica, and Vic doing basically a behind the scenes for an anime and contradicting her own thing because, oh, I've worked with Vic for 15 years. Yeah, you might have worked with Vic, but you kind of stated in there that you haven't really worked with Vic on this capacity, and he's the one that casted you last year for this fucking anime that you died in episode 3. Tell me, people. Tell me. Where is the proof that shows me that Vic is guilty? This is what I want to know, because social justice warriors, Monica, MarzGurl, all this. MarzGurl, I mean, my God. Your Tumblr is the biggest fucking goddamn shit show since January 26th. You had not posted nothing between October 2018 until the fucking day the Brawley movie was released about Vic. And all of a sudden, Anime News Network gets this fucking story and stuff like this, but your Tumblr is filled with all this shit. I mean, you're the one that states right here with the Discord chat. Heads up, Vic is manipulating his fan base and has sent his fan club of adolescent girls from his personal Discord chat on attack to defend his honor. You know, like any normal 56-year-old man would, not like it's the first time he's done that either, as if I had to do anything with Brawley, or anything stated wasn't already 12 years old. Want me to be your boogeyman? Fine. Make me your target. But you're trying to say that, like, Vic's fan base, the Rangers and everything, a bunch of 30-year-old men, it's a cult. You're trying to go ahead, bash a man's name. See, like right here. Yeah, Vic's group. The Risible Rangers right here is a cult. Go look at our fucking Tumblr, people. Go look at our Tumblr. Go look at all the information for yourself. See, look, like the Stalkers video that we played, like, right? We just played that Stalkers videos. This is from 10 years ago. So take it as you will, but here is something I'm personally adding to the what the fuck pile. Vic is talking about stalkers during a con panel in a way that indicates that he is seen as annoying at worst instead of fucking terrifying. That would be weird enough on its own, but then he talks about a bunch of teenagers and puts kids showing up at his house, and instead of being a responsible adult in his 40s of recording this and establishing some firm and fair boundaries between him and his fans, he fucking lets them in his house to hang out, even if we weren't talking about a guy who at least a dozen of girls and women are talking about him being a creep or a predator towards them. This is just still weird. But, you know, Vic kind of explained it. I mean, he's just like, you know, they're kids. They came find me. They're at my door. I didn't feel like I should, you know, tell them, no, I'm not talking to you, and close the door in their face. You know, I sat with them for 30 minutes, talked to them. They gave me stuff. Said, hey, look, I gotta go. They left. Everything was fine. I mean, Vic talked about 2 fucking girls come and show up, you know, with their daddy to come find him and stuff. Shit like that. When you're a famous person that has done over 500 different roles, I'm pretty sure shit like that is going to happen. You know, and it's all the stuff thing. But look, somebody asked, MarzGurl, why aren't you taking this shit on? This was done February 5th, 2019. This is another thing I want to bring up. You know how Vic got accused, okay? Everybody in Discord. It's time for y'all to light up here. You know how fucking MarzGurl was attacking Vic for, you know, all this stuff with just these accusations of people's stories about how Vic was, you know, assaulting his fans, correct? We just got that. Anonymous person asked, MarzGurl, have you heard about Sean Schemmel? He also does the same stuff to underage fans as well. MarzGurl's response: I've heard vague whispers about a number of VAs, only a little bit about him, but this isn't much been coming my way right now. You're gonna go on a few little fucking stories about Vic, and when someone's gonna bring up a couple of stories about fucking Sean, you're not going after it. Why? Why? This is for everybody to ask. I'm asking everybody this fucking question. What you think about that, Carl? What you think about that? I already know April's coming downstairs to get a bottle for the baby. What you guys think about that one?
I'm not even sure what to say.
Oh, what's this? What's this in my Discord?
If I'm being completely honest, you could go ahead if you want.
I really having a further opinion. Everything for me right now, based on my opinion, I've pretty much fleshed out my entire opinion on the matter. Doesn't change that opinion or further evolve that opinion, so I don't really have anything else to add at the moment.
It's just a lot to take in and to process that it's just so much more complex.
I understand.
And also petty.
I understand, but like what I'm getting at is that she's the one that really brought in and she started to hashtag kick Vic.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She based her entire opinion, entire attack on Vic from stories without true, hardcore, physical evidence. Why when someone comes on your page and says Sean Schemmel did this as well, why haven't you gone after Sean Schemmel?
Yeah. I don't. It just shows you how fucking nasty people could get and how petty they could get and wanting to just ruin someone just because they don't like them.
I mean, what about you guys in the chat of YouTube right now? What do you think? I mean, you know, we're basing all our opinions on a fucking bunch of fucking stories about Vic, about, you know, doing this shit with fans. And then with someone, about all the constant attempts now, I need that dude's photo and get the date. There you go. Do what you gotta do. But what I'm getting at here is just don't get arrested, by the way, and say just gonna get arrested. The thing I'm gonna say here is, if Sean Schemmel has been accused of this and does the same stuff like this, why hasn't Anime News Network? Why hasn't any popular thing? Why is it just Vic? Because I can actually tell you why the hell is Sean Schemmel still with Funimation?
I'm best known for playing 12-year-old boys.
Because listen to this video.
I like to do.
He really does 12-year-old boys.
I do them the very best. Oh, for example, if I'm doing a monster voice, I gotta talk down here, and I'm a monster if I'm doing that voice. But if I'm doing a 12-year-old boy, like if I'm doing that,
and you do the 12-year-old
I do a
boy.
lot of 12-year-old boys.
I mean, there's no competition.
And to get into character, since I'm a method actor, I will.
This is a harassment to another one of your VAs, Vic, back in fucking, which, if you look at my past video, the one about Sean Schemmel as Kip, I have it all carbon dated from like 2009, 2012 with the actual footage, and I can show you the page where they remove this footage. And luckily, there is a couple of people who saved the fucking footage before it got removed by the channel. Because this really makes Sean Schemmel look like shit because he did this shit on purpose. And there's actually a radio clip where he tries to make Vic seem like he's an egotistical person. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Hashtag, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, Sean. Because if you're going to accuse and you're going to follow the same suit of what happened with Vic, you should be publicly denounced yourself for the same fucking actions. I mean, there's a lot to take in. It's a lot of different proof. There's a lot of different evidence. Like I said, we've gone through it all. You know, Vic talked about the 7 kids. Yeah, that is probably where this all stems from, is because even MarzGurl is trying to make it seem like this is the most horrific thing that, you know, that they could ever happen. on her Tumblr is that, oh, I found this video about him talking about stalkers and such like this, and you know, it's just really creepy that he let a bunch of little kids in his house and such for like 30 minutes and let 2 girls and stuff. Just like, it's just, you see he's creepy from a video. But the thing is that, you know, he was just explaining, you know, the situation, and it's just what it is. I mean, someone in the chat, please tell me that I'm wrong and that there is something against Vic, because right now this is looking more and more and more to where they knew they could not fire his ass. They knew they could not get rid of Vic. But the only thing that they could do to make sure that he was gone is what Jamie March's words said on February 7th. Innocent until proven guilty only works in the court of law, but sometimes name and shame is the fastest way to a courtroom. And I guarantee you, they don't give a shit about the courtroom. They just give a shit about kicking his ass out. Because you ruined his life. You ruined his reputation. You have a woman who worked with him on Full Metal Alchemist. There was also another VA with him. How does this backstabbing, how far does this go? Because this situation really, really reeks of hypocrisy. Mr. True Furry, you're correct. There's a lot of pictures of Vic kissing people. There's a lot of pictures of him kissing men and such. I mean, we have gone through several different videos. We've gone through
we even found one, him hugging cross-dressers, essentially. That's what we were assuming, because, I mean...
There was a guy,
you know.
He was in Star Trek uniform. Like, for his Star Trek thing. And, boom, there is a guy next to a Klingon. That is a guy dressed as a woman. It's transgender, cross-dressing, whatever you want to call it. Boom, there you go. But yet, he's a homophobic bastard.
What though? The crossdresser had nice legs.
Please look up what Vic's
for real though.
Vic believes. What do you mean by that, Kohoth? You say please look up what Vic believes.
If you're talking about the religion, I'm assuming
he believes in Christianity.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, you guys have sleep, Mr. Fury. I'm gonna be heading out myself here in a little bit. But I will give, before I even head out, I'll give anybody in this Discord, if y'all want to give a closing statement to everything that you have discovered tonight that I have presented out, and I'll give even closing arguments in the chat on YouTube to present to me what is your opinion, what is your thoughts of the entire process, because so far, this is like taking a fucking shovel and digging a hole deeper and fucking deeper, and you're just finding more and more shit, and it's just not adding up.
Yep, that sums it up pretty well. I guess I'll just start like we did in the previous discussions. Like your analogy, that sums up this entire process, because I know I've been with you guys since like the start of this whole shit show. It really, really amazed me. My overall opinion now is, again, it's hard for me to now even believe in Monica, and it's now for me making me believe that Vic was basically a man that ended up getting thrown under the bus just because certain people in the industry did not like him and wanted to get rid of him. So why not just do it by being slanderous and use very flimsy evidence, but just use it as a way to get rid of someone that we dislike.
Savage.
Closing argument, you said?
Closing argument. Or closing thought.
Closing thoughts. Monica's a scumbag.
Yeah, I see she found it. It was New York Comic Con. I'm going to do more research on it. Don't worry. I want these people to finish with their closing statements.
Okay. I got caught up in something. I'm back now. there's no real evidence for any of this. And until then, I wonder if we are validating her by even talking about it. Are we validating her by talking about it?
Possibly are. But like
I feel like we're giving her exactly what she wants, Fox. That's just my opinion.
I don't care if I'm giving her what the fuck she wants. This is not what the fuck she wants. This is what the fuck I want. What I want is the goddamn fucking truth. This is a fucking game to me. I told this in the beginning of the stream. This is a fucking game to me. I did not have no interest in fucking Vic in the beginning. I knew he was a fucking Brawley's voice actor, Edward Elric. I really didn't care. The only voice actor I really give two fucking shits about in my fucking life, my favorite voice actor of all time is Scott McNeil. Boom. That's the only one I really give two fucking flying that I'll be motherfucking biased. That's the original fucking Piccolo, and that motherfucker's Rat Trap, and that is dual fucking Maxwell from Gundam. That is my favorite fucking voice actor.
I like to point out also, he honestly wasn't even gonna do that. He was just gonna do one last video of this, but she decided to insert herself on his comment that he wasn't even talking directly at her. She just decided to why not talk to this, no offense Fox, you're a great person, but or a friend, but she basically decided, why don't I comment to this nobody and tell him stop harassing me?
Pretty fucking much. And the thing is, when that happened, this turned into a game. And the game that turned into is, wait a minute, there's a lot of missing pieces to this puzzle. Lots of missing pieces. I want to try to find the pieces. I'm like everyone else that you can see. That if you take a look at the screen right now, and I'll just scroll really fast through this, that there's tons of comments still going on to this fucking moment. I'm like everyone else. I find this as a game. The game of, I want proof. I want to know what happened. And if you're not going to give it to me, I'm going to take what you have given me. These accusations and these fucking stories that anybody right now can fucking make the fuck up. That happened that, oh, this happened at Comic-Con 2010. Well, let's go fucking Comic-Con 2010. I don't see shit here. I don't see, because if Vic has done something wrong, if Vic has really done something wrong, every single person from 3 years ago, 5 years ago, fucking last year, has the fucking ability to grab their fucking phone and record. I mean, I saw fucking people fucking, oh shit, there's a fight breaking out of Waffle House, and you got like 15 different versions of the goddamn footage of people just sitting there watching a fucking manager beat the fuck out of a customer with their fucking phone. There would be proof right now from the supposed Dragon Ball fans that's against Vic. Because if that person has been attacked, I want to see his evidence. I want to see her evidence. I want to see it. And if you're not going to provide it to me, I'm going to search the deep ends of the fucking internet. Because if it's there, it's there. And I guarantee you, just like you, Sean Schemmel, who thinks I'm a fucking moron because of your statement and everything, did I not find, did someone not save the footage that was removed off of YouTube and posted back 5 days ago of you making fun and trying to claim that Vic was a pedophile in your video? As I said, once it's on the internet, it will always be on the internet. Someone would have a copy, because that is the world, how it fucking works. It's a game. It's a game to me, people. From everyone from Discord and everyone in the YouTube chat, this is a fucking game to me. My goal in this game is to find the evidence that makes Vic guilty. But the only thing that I'm accomplishing so far is proving that this man deserves justice. He deserves to be innocent and have to be proven guilty. I'm giving him the benefit of doubt that he's fucking innocent right now. It is up to me and every other fucking YouTuber and every other fucking person in this chat and everybody who is interested in this to find the evidence, the smoking gun that makes him guilty. Or, if we can't find it, we have to say, you're innocent. Bye. So far, Monica hasn't provided to us. Jamie Marchi hasn't provided to us. MarzGurl hasn't provided us solid evidence. They provided us hearsay and stories. Oh, yeah, Funimation fired Vic. Oh, they fired Vic. Fucking Rooster Teeth fired Vic. They got rid of him. Under accusations. But
the only evidence we got is literally them claiming they have it, but they can't show it.
Exactly. But here's the fucking thing. Why isn't there not a trial right now? Why hasn't Vic gone to trial to a judge to set a trial date? Because if they are going to bring this to the court of law, it's been more than enough time. If they have all the evidence they need, right now, there should be a date, there should be a paper that's in a courthouse that says, we subpoena Vic Mignogna. I don't fucking see. I still can't pronounce his fucking last name. Sorry about that. But there should be still a piece of paper with Vic's name on it that's been subpoenaed saying that we're suing you for these damages. There should be either, if it's an actual sexual offense case, it should be the district attorney's office that's filing this against Vic right now to put him in jail. If it's Monica and everyone else that's going ahead and suing him for damages, to sue him for money, there should be a piece of paper. Where's the paper at? Where is that one paper? It's been more than enough time. This has been going on since for the 5th of this month. Where is the paper that says that on March 8th, March 10th, fucking April 15th, there's going to be a date with a judge to set a trial?
Very specific dates.
Well, the thing is that typically I've been in courtrooms, I've been sued, I've sued people before. It's been one of those fucking things where it fucking ends up happening. You get a fucking paper served to you that says, this is your court date, show up at court. You go to court. You talk to the judge. The judge is going to listen to both sides of the story, and then he's going to demand, okay, this will be the date of trial. You must come back here 6 months, 3 months, whatever fucking date after, and you must come back here unless they do a speedy trial and then they up the ante. There would be a date. I have yet to see the actual trial papers that's against Vic. And I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, the moment it would happen, there is somebody that will get a copy of it off the internet, because you can pay $20 fucking to search fucking court records. Because court records are public knowledge. They're not private. So tell me. All I want to know, where is the actual hardcore evidence? Because all I've been doing pretty much every single day is keep searching farther and farther into the internet. I do on purpose to search by date, 2010, 2009, panels, things with Vic to try, because if someone has a footage that they recorded of Vic, like, oh, supposedly MarzGurl was, oh, this girl was creeped out by Vic, but she took a clip of it, not showed the entire 5-minute interview, where the two people who were interviewing Vic were fucking shit at their job, and Vic broke the fourth wall. So, here, if you're fucking going to fucking to be this lame, let me take over, because I know you're fucking shy. I'm going to fucking go ahead and do my own fucking interview with myself, and I'm just going to interview y'all, and then we're going to close it off and be done.
He keeps kicking me in the deck.
Can I, on a tangent, somebody from Kohath 499 donation, they're playing the game allegations, indie platforms like Alex Joke are telling unemployed BuzzFeed to learn to code.
Dude, you sound like a robot.
Yeah, your internet's gone whack, bro.
Hold on. Koharth, I am on my knees right now. My mouth is wide open. How would you like it? You gave me $4.99. I appreciate it so much. I mean, you did not have to donate. I mean, if you guys want to donate, that's up to you. I prefer to see if I can just get sponsors or members, whatever to call it now on YouTube. That's my goal really on here. Is just you make quality content like this and do gaming.
Is my audio better?
A little bit better. But I appreciate it. Now I will read your message out loud since you have done this. This is your perk here. They are playing the game of allegations and deplatforming like Alex Jones or telling unemployed Buzz to feed to learn to code. You're right. This is a game of allegations. Allegations are far worse than a courtroom. Slander is far worse than a courtroom. I'm not slandering Monica. I'm not slandering Jamie. I'm not slandering Sean. I'm not slandering any of these. MarzGurl, anyone. I'm not slandering them. I am using their words that they have provided with full context and providing people with information that if maybe I'm misunderstanding it, you have the ability to tell me I'm misunderstanding it. But I am seeing this game of allegations going back and forth, going through and through and through. I'm continuing my rant. I'm continuing my appeal of justice. This is my curiosity. It needs to be fed now. It needs to be fed. And I think that if you are still watching this video and you're still part of this live stream, that your curiosity has to be fed as well. That you also are looking for connections. You're also looking for the guiltiness. You're also looking for the proof that if he's innocent or guilty. We're all looking for this. And every day something new happens. Sean Schemmel attacked the fans yet again today. This is how we started the video. Telling us that we're all fucking morons. And then deleted the tweets for damage control. Sean, I doubt you'll ever see this fucking video, but if you ever fucking did, you're on an open platform, number one. An open public platform. Number two, there is something called screen captures. Just because you delete your tweet does not mean that it's gone forever. And I'm not the only one that has screen captured this. There is dozens of people over Twitter, Facebook that has this posted of what you've done. Calling us stupid because we have lack of critical thinking skills. No, we are having more critical thinking and deductive reasoning than you fucking can understand. We're looking for the guiltiness, Sean. This is my statement to you, Sean Schemmel, is that we are not stupid. We're using our critical thinking skills and our deductive reasoning to find out how Vic is guilty. Just because someone says, I am a victim, does not mean that they are a victim. What it means is we need to get into this story. We need to find out the truth. We need to find out what's going on because even though it doesn't affect us, you brought it open to us. You made us court, judge, jury, and executioner. From Jamie to Monica, you're expecting us to execute a man. Before I decide to execute any man, I need to know 100% that they are guilty. And right now, my public courtness here as a juror is deeming that this man is innocent. Because you're not providing me with public information to show me this. You and Jamie can come out right, especially Jamie, who does not apparently know how to keep her trap shut professionally. We'll go ahead and say it works in a courtroom of law. When someone asked her, what about innocent until proven guilty? It works in the court of law. Sometimes name and shame is the fastest way to a courtroom. Well, that kind of rhymed, honey. But let me explain something to you. Name and shame. Before that even should have crossed your mind. If this man is fucking innocent, do you know what kind of backlash Funimation your corporation is going to have against you? By the fans? You made me a juror. You made every single person in this fucking chat room a juror. You're asking us to also be the judge. And you're asking us to take your side. There are some people in this world that will do that. They will take your side. They will listen to you and they will believe every word you say because, hey, they think that's the politically correct way of doing things. But there's other people like myself that says, hold on a second. I understand that you say you're a victim, but I need to know for sure that you're a victim because what I see here and what I see here is two different things. What is the diehard evidence? Show it to me. Prove to me that this man is guilty. And at that point in time, I will have no problems, absolutely no problems, to recount everything I have said. I will, unlike you, Monica, and Sean, I will be more than willing, if that Vic's guilty, to make a public apology to all of y'all. I would be willing to go ahead and make a public apology to the people in this chat for misleading them with my opinions. I will take responsibility for that. I've done it before. And I'll do it again. That's what I believe separates us from basically being animals. Is that we have the ability to take, unlike a dog, unlike a cat, unlike any animal that you might have in your house, we have the ability to take responsibility for our actions. Animals don't. Animals live their life based on instincts. Human beings live their life based on logic. Now, I'm sorry I interrupted everybody on that little bit of a tangent right there. If y'all have closing arguments, I'm now willing to shut the fuck up.
Nah, I think that was a good wrap up.
Yeah, that's a good wrap up, honestly.
Yeah.
So, I do appreciate everybody for coming and joining in on the live stream. You guys have been quite an amazing audience, quite amazing viewership. And I will leave this also to you guys. This is my personal gift to y'all if y'all want it. And y'all can tell me over Twitter, Discord if you like this idea. MarzGurl is a person that apparently likes to review animes and review video games. Her voice is obnoxious to me. And to a lot of people, apparently, from what I read, they don't like her. If you think that I'm a type of person that you would like to listen to, like you're listening to right now about stuff like this, but like to do it with reviews of video games and anime, let me know. Because I don't mind going ahead and taking her job.
Do it. Do it. You gotta do it, Fox. You gotta do it.
So, leave a comment down below if you believe, if you want me to do that kind of stuff. That'd be, I'll, if you're not, hey, I'll take your criticism no matter which way you want it, man. Because if someone out there says, nah, man, you ain't got the fucking voice for this shit, then I'll be like, well, if you don't want me to do that voice, then how about I bring in the voice of a Hokage, and then I will bring in Kakashi, and together we shall do the Hokage review. All right, you Naruto dweebs, I am the Great Mike Guy, and together we shall go ahead and thrust a dynamic entry into Jump Force, and let me explain one thing in this quick little review. The game looks like shit. The gameplay is not as great as that of the beta. If anything, the game has given me a lot of motion sickness, and yet I'm a crippled son of a bitch in a wheelchair. So, for all you discount Pikachu looking like Super Saiyan Kakashi motherfuckers, I bid you all a fair night.
How to PewDiePie?
Shut the fuck up.
Can I plug?
Oh, give me a second here.
He's trying to end it.
Plug yourself now! I gave you a chance to plug yourself. You didn't take it. I'm about ready to close it.
I was just kidding.
Oh, okay, great. Sorry, guys. This is actually the ending of the video. Good night.
Try to PewDiePie.
Night.